Start with the most important thing you're ever going to know about the congas, the mama daddy. Mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy. Mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy. Next, heel toe slap. That's the heel, that's the toe. Slap with your hand slightly curved and cupped to get a pop using both hands. Not much like this one. That's a different one, we'll do that later. But heel toe slap. Heel toe slap, heel toe boom boom, heel toe slap, heel toe boom boom, heel toe slap, heel toe boom boom, heel toe slap. That stays down. Heel toe boom boom. It lifts up, and you do them on both drums, and it sounds something like this. Heel toe slap. Mama daddy. Mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy, mama daddy. You don't have to hit it very hard. My hands are baby smooth. Look at that. Baby smooth. You don't have to hit it very hard to be expressive.
But they didn't used to be baby smooth. Tell them why they're baby smooth now.
They're baby smooth now because I learned a little bit of technique and a little less. I'm beating up my body just to get a tone out because it's not about this. Ah, bleeding. I don't see any more blood in here.
What about those guys that just play congas and they own a really nice... They own a really nice set of congas, but all they use is the tip of their hands to play back and forth, like they're making patty cakes or something.
First of all, this is not a drum set, okay? This is a totally different percussive instrument. This has nothing to do with drums. The rudiments are similar, but not the same. There's different rudiments for congas as there's drums. Like flamadiddle, flamadiddle. I don't see nylon tips on my fucking fingers. Okay? I just wasn't born with them, so you have to use a different technique. I can't do drums on congas because it sounds like this. Which, yeah, it's impressive to some 8th graders out there, but it's not impressive.
Yeah, that's the purpose of this. The reason why I put it. By the way, do I have your permission to put this up?
Yes, absolutely.
Because the reason why I want to make this is for those. The drummers or just the guys that get behind congas and they start beating them, and they got a cool. It sounds good with the whole band, but it's just not. They're just banging on the. They're not playing the congas. So I want to show this to guys to show them what there's actually certain patterns and techniques.
Patterns and techniques.
You don't just buy a set of congas and start banging on them.
And you know what my greatest teacher was? It wasn't Armando Peraza. It wasn't Raul Rico. It wasn't, Poncho Sanchez. My greatest teacher was YouTube. Oh. There are so many things on YouTube now that I've been listening to some of the things that a few percussionists that aren't very good, but they'll have a good idea. So I'll listen to the whole video. And then other percussionists that are phenomenal, but they're playing with the wrong technique or the wrong sound.
Okay, so give me a. Let's just go really quick, for the shorter time we have here. Just basic pattern. So if a cha-cha comes, let's say a Santana song comes up, and these guys want to play congas to a Santana song, like
you got to change your evil ways, baby. Before I start loving you, you gotta change. You don't change from there. It's a cha-cha, basic cha-cha. Bump, cha-cha, cha-cha, jump, cha-cha, cha-cha, jump, cha-cha, cha-cha, jump. And I incorporated two things. Bum, heel toe slap. Bum, bum, heel toe slap. Boom, boom, bum, bum. This is a Carlos Santana cha-cha. You got to change your evil ways, baby.
Oh.
Or I start cha-cha because the traditional cha-cha is different. Do you know what?
So the four and one that make the cha-cha 4 and 1. Sometimes you can do come back to the one to the high conga, and other times you can stay on the low conga.
Yes. And if you listen, it's really a simple pattern, but you have to alternate it. It's two separate patterns.
Otherwise, it becomes boring.
Now I'm going to play it, and I'm going to shut up, and it's two patterns, not one. Watch. But don't ever lose the rhythm.
Okay, now give me a salsa beat that you would play during if you're.
Once again, heel toe slap, heel toe boom boom.
Now straight mambo.
Oh.
Difference between mambo and salsa?
Okay.
Mambo and salsa are very close,
sing
right?
Sing me a mambo because...
I don't know.
It's you don't alternate, you stay in the one closed rhythm. I really have to think about that.
Oh. Now salsa? Oh.
Now that's basic salsa. There's variations.
I think it helps to see someone like you play these, salsa and cha-cha beats raw, without the bass, without the the whole band in there, because it's hard for them to break it down or pick it out exactly what someone is doing.
Right.
So I want to thank you for doing this for me, man. And this is
I love you, Freddie.
I love you. This is my hermano.
Man.
Bam. Rogelio.
Enrico.
Today.
Okay.
Otherwise known as AKA Roger Enrico in the house.